Women persuading fishermen to buy cigarettes. Anti-tobacco groups say cigarette marketing has become increasingly aggressive in Indonesia. Most public events are sponsored by tobacco companies and advertisements are all over the place, including on TV.
You can see from the advertisements that they are using the best marketing strategies to dominate the market in Indonesia, because in their own country they cannot do this anymore. So Indonesia has become the target.
International tobacco companies control around 45% of the Indonesian market. In 2015, Philip Morris announced a $1.9 billion expansion of its tobacco factories in the country.
Kami dari televisi Al Jazeera.
The company has declined several requests for an interview. Also, requests for access to the newly built factory in West Java have so far been rejected.
From the headquarters in Switzerland, Philip Morris had promised us an interview, but it was suddenly cancelled. So questions about their expansion here in Jakarta and the impact on Indonesia's youth remain unanswered. Okay.
With 65 million smokers, Indonesia is a big market. 1 in 5 children start to smoke before the age of 10, and nearly 40% of boys aged between 13 and 15 smoke. In this document, the government says, due to increasing consumption, a previous plan to limit cigarette production is no longer valid. President Widodo aims to double yearly production to 524 billion cigarettes by 2020. Generating revenues of $12 billion a year. There's no mention of health concerns associated with smoking.
If we talk about health and death, why does the United States not close its arms industry? How many people die because of shootings? Why doesn't the world care about the weapons industry if they care about people dying?
To protest against the expanding cigarette industry, people are on the streets.
As students, we have a moral obligation. We protest today because we want to protect future generations.
An estimated 217,000 people die every year due to smoking-related diseases. The Ministry of Health says healthcare costs are 3 times more than revenues from cigarette tax.
Foreign companies benefit most. Where do all these profits go? Not here. We are left with diseases that will become a burden for our government. It is evil, and it is covered up and supported by government and parliament.
They're killing people.
Indonesia is the only country in Asia that has not ratified the Framework Convention on Tobacco Control. The government has no plans to increase the price of cigarettes, which at a little over $1 a packet are among the cheapest in the world. Step Vassen, Al Jazeera, Jakarta.